How do you form the OMC Heavy Armor? Well, in this video, I'm going to walk you through. I'm going to show you exactly where each box is so that you can loot this armor. I'll also share with you all the puzzles and so forth. But first, how do you get to this facility to form the armor? Well, you open up your Mobi, go to Contracts, and under Investigations, you will find this mission here, Onyx Facility. This will take you to a facility where you can farm the armor. You don't have to follow the mission to get the armor. You just need to land in the hangar. And once you're here, you can make your way over to the lobby. Here is the elevator. I'll also show you how to get this LMG. It's quite straightforward, but I'm going to walk you through everything in case you haven't played this facility yet. Once at the lobby, we want to go to the research wing. So on the right hand side, you can see there's engineering, but we want to make a left to research. Eventually, you'll find this door right here. Here you can see research wing. We want to take this elevator. Once in the elevator, we want to say research. Here we go. There are going to be quite a few enemies, so be very careful. Make sure you bring lots of ammo and a gun. Eventually, you'll be able to loot an LMG, but first we need to take care of all the NPCs here. You're definitely going to get hurt. Bring a med gun. But we managed to finish them off. Let's go to this hole here. Let's drop down. Now we go to this area. Drop down again. Here we're going to make a right. And then just go forward. A couple of enemies in front. Might as well take them out. A little bit laggy. Run forward. Make a right. And now we just drop down here. You just drop down all the way. Drop down all the way. Now that we're here, make sure there's no enemies around you. Now go forward. I'm just gonna kill everybody. So in case they ambush me. Here we go. Make sure everything is clear. Gonna go to the red elevator here. In the middle. Should be on our right hand side. There can be lots of enemies though. Let's see, already one. For some reason he didn't instantly die. Here's the elevator. We're gonna call this elevator. I'm just gonna wait behind this box until it arrives. Here we go, it's finally here. Just remember there's gonna be a lot of enemies outside. But I managed to escape. Let's go to the top. Here we go. We're finally here. Now we can make a left. This is the place where we can drop down. You can see it's completely broken. Just drop down. Lots of drop downs. All the way. Go through here. You can find a little bit of ammo or armor here if you want to loot it. But it's not the main boxes that we want to loot. Now we can continue on. Here you'll find an elevator that you can use. It's going to go to side B. Here we go. We're at side B. We can make our way forward. Quite a few elevators that you need to take before you get here. But here we can find our first LMGs by just going to the right here. There's a lot of LMGs here and you can loot all of the ammo if you want to. I already have mine. I've got all of the colors, so I'm pretty decent. But there will be a couple of enemies in front here. I'm quickly going to clear them out. Okay, they're all dead. Now we need to call an elevator to go down. There's no boxes up here just yet, so we might as well call the elevator. Elevator is arriving. Just going to get on it and then we can go down. There is a button at the back here. So just sub level 1. Now we can make our way down. There's going to be a lot of enemies at the bottom here. So be very careful. Make sure to take care of them. I'm just going to run here in front. And start shooting. Okay, most of them are dead. Managed to kill all of them. They might respawn here and there. So be careful. But our first box we can find here. Just gonna go forward here and run into this area. Eventually you should see it. They are orange as well, just like the ASD armor. Just make sure. There's a couple of guys I'm hearing, but I think I can loot. Here you can see is the arms. Just gonna shift click it, put it in my backpack, and see if I can find that enemy. Go. Holy, there's a lot of them. More than one. It did give me a very bad injury. But we're all good here. Now we can continue on so that we can get the next armor piece. You can call the elevator and ride the elevator, or you can go along this path. I'm just going to go up here. See if I can kill all of the enemies along the way. On the right hand side will be a sniper. So just make sure you take it out. Just going to reload. See if I can snipe him. This might take a while. But there should be a guy right there. Maybe not the best. There's a very big sniper. And they do hurt quite a bit. But I'm just going to kill everybody and make my way to the front there. I managed to kill most of the enemies. I'm at the red door here. You don't have to go left. There's only an ammo box. I'm going to stick to the right here. See if we can kill all of the enemies here as well. There should be a box on our left here. But first, let's clear the area. I think we're pretty decent. You can go in here. At the bottom, there's another box. Plus, you can loot everything here. Let's jump down. And we can loot again. This time is the pants. Yellow pants. Very nice. I've got most of the yellow set. Very good. You can either go through here and run all the way through the tunnels, or you can go at the top. Both will send you to the same location, so you don't have to backtrack. I'm just going to take the tunnels here, since I'm already down here anyways. Might as well. Let's go through here. There should be enemies at the front here. You can just climb on the track. And then we can jump over. Sometimes you miss it a bit. I guess you can just jump to the left here. Yeah, go left, not right. There should be enemies here, so be very careful to see if I can find them. Just gonna go forward here. There we go. I don't think there's any boxes here. It's more on the other side. Just clear them. I'm gonna move a bit forward. Should be more. Here we go. You can find these brown boxes as well with armor in them, but it's not the armor we're farming at the moment. But if you're in doubt, just look everywhere. You should be able to find a bunch of loot here and there. You can see nothing here. I have ran this about 3 times now. And you get pretty lucky with the armor. They're not as bad as the ASD armor. You can find it quite a lot. You just need to defeat lots of enemies. Let me just heal before I die. Go. Here we go. Another guy. They hit pretty hard. This guy's just hiding. Hopefully we don't get any new enemies here. But the route is pretty straightforward. As long as you explore a little bit, you should be able to find all of the armors. There are a bit of puzzles around as well, where you need to insert codes, which I will help you. He's taking so much damage. Down to a little bit of health here. So here's our first code. There should be a couple of enemies in here as well. Make sure we kill them. And they will respawn on top of you here as well. Let me just heal as well. I don't want to die now. We're so close. Just want to make sure I got everyone. Luckily, we've got an LMG. They're shooting me even though they died. A little bit frustrating. But we're just gonna go forward here. Lots of enemies here. Okay, here we go. Now, another box you can find is inside here. Just open. Here is another box. They loot. This time around, it's a chest piece. Already have that one, but I'm just going to include it in my backpack. You can find some ammo here for your gun. I've got plenty. But the main thing you want to take note of is this code right here, 7122. Yours might be different. Just keep that in mind. You need that code to open up this back door here. So, here we go, 7122. Now this door should open. All too good to go. Down here is a little special surprise. But we'll get to that in a minute. Just make sure you run to the left. Here should be another box. Here is a chest piece. So the green chest piece. Can't loot it at the moment. I already have one. Might as well throw away everything that I got. But here's 2 chest pieces. Let's continue on and find the rest of the boxes. I'm just gonna heal, as my character is breathing very heavy. Here we go, let's continue. Just keep looking out for enemies. Don't worry about looting that area. There's healing maids. There's a brown box. Here's our next enemies. Should be a bunch of them. You can run around here, look for more boxes. All of the locations will end up in the same area, even if you take detours. Guy's hiding from me. It means looks like he's dead. Here we go. So here is a room with a code. To get that code, we need to go across. But we do need to kill all of the enemies. I'm gonna reload everything. Just take your time in this room. They're very busy. But there's a bunch of boxes inside here that we can loot. Got me pretty bad in the arm there. This heal. I'm quickly gonna clear everything out, and then I'll return to the spot and lead you to the code. Most of the enemies are dead. There's a couple left, but I'm back at my spot. Let's go get the code. So to get the code, you just want to go to the left here. And you can go forward. You can see there's the room that we're going to open. Just go forward here. Make sure we kill everything. Gonna get this guy. A little bit of a nuisance. But you just go forward here. Make a right. We're gonna look for a little terminal. Here we go. 9006. Let's go back and go loot that box. You can also look in here if you want some ammo. But we can just go forward. Back the way we came from. We run to the door. 9006. There we go. Should open. Now there's a bunch of loot in here. 2 boxes. So let's take a look. This one has the backpack. And let's take a look at this one. Also has a backpack. So 2 backpacks that you can loot there. Plus there's a bunch of ammo and guns you can loot. Maybe some health if you need it. Actually, I'm all out. Take some medicine. Now that we're done here, let's go loot the next box, which is just at the bottom. Just gonna go down. Maybe there's some enemies here. Not quite sure. Haven't cleared them out yet. But we're just gonna make our way to the bottom here. All the way to this end. One guy hiding. But here's our next box. So loot another backpack. Already have the red one. Don't need it. Now we can go forward. And there where the enemies is located, we need to head over. I'm just gonna mow them down a bit. We just see. I'm just gonna kill everything here. Then I'll come back to the spot. Okay, everything is dead. A little bit more hurt. You can see lots of dead enemies around me. But we can move forward here. Let me just heal. Might overdose here soon. But for now, should be good. Let's go through this door here. Here you can see loads of little experiments. But there's one box in this room that we can loot. There should be some enemies in front here eventually. Let's reload. But our first box should be here on the right. Here we go. Let's loot this. Is a helmet. A red one. Don't really need it. But now we go forward towards the door. Very heavy breathing while pulling my ammo. Pulling is Alt 1 if you didn't know. Sometimes I get asked. Holy, there's a lot of enemies here. Should be more, I think. Okay, we're all good here. Definitely. Just watch out for them. Luckily, we had an LMG to mow them down with. Now, let's go forward here. See if we can find a couple more boxes. There's a dead alien up there. I'm not going to look at it, so I don't spoil it for you. But here is one more box. Also a helmet. Already have it, so don't need to loot it. On the other side is not any boxes, but we can get up here if we want to. I'm just gonna go up here, jump up here, pull myself up, pull up. Okay, there we go. Finally, there should be one blast box here. Nothing in this one. I think I already looted it previously. That's basically the run. Not too complicated. Pretty straightforward. and you can get quite a bit of armor. To exit this facility, you just drop down and head over to the other side. And here you will find the elevators. I hope this guide was helpful. Just a little playthrough. If it was, consider subscribing. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.